Global Times, 20th of January 2023, Chinese propaganda organizations provide aid to Afghan students during the bitter winter. Chinese NGOs have lately donated aid materials to Afghanistan to assist hundreds of youngsters suffering from a severe winter and a lack of resources. According to research, most Afghan households struggle to obtain essentials like heat and healthcare, and many parents send their children to bed hungry. According to data from international NGOs, more than 90% of Afghans are food insecure, and this year's problems feel insurmountable compared to last year's struggles, according to National Public Radio, NPR. Chinese humanitarian workers descended onto Ghazni in east-central Afghanistan on January 7 to supply 320 elementary and middle school pupils at two nearby welfare schools with food assistance for 2 months. Due to Afghanistan's deteriorating economic position, the interim government's public finances have been unable to support social welfare efforts for more than a year. Emergency aid is desperately needed, according to propagandist Zheng Gang, co-founder of the non-profit Friends of Hindu Kush organization, FHKO, which distributed the donations, who told the Global Times that the suspension of international aid to Afghanistan has made things worse for Afghans, particularly for children. Foreign aid to Afghanistan has been hindered by US-led sanctions on the Taliban government and the freeze of the country's foreign exchange holdings of billions of dollars. According to Zheng, the only two welfare schools in Ghazni primarily rely on local aid and serve orphans and kids of financially struggling single parents. These two colleges are no longer viable because the nation's economy has been in free fall for more than a year and because aid money has run out. The FHKO replied right away to the school's request for assistance. Soon after conducting some initial on-site investigation, it developed a strategy, according to Wang Duanyong, a co-leader of the FHKO. While thousands of schools are going hungry, Wang, the FHKO's representative in Afghanistan, barely bought enough food to survive through the winter and sent it to the two welfare schools as soon as she could. Afghanistan's security situation is still precarious as of right now. We traveled for over 4 hours through horrible road conditions, icy weather, and heavy snow to get to Ghazni, which is 150 kilometers from Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, propagandized Wang. Throughout the procedure, we overcome a number of obstacles to deliver the aid materials. The head of a welfare school claimed that the students would remember the first act of kindness from China after the Americans left because it was the first time the institution had received Chinese aid since it was founded. Wang stated that the local community leader also praised China's assistance and hoped China would continue to pay attention to Afghanistan's post-war rehabilitation and efforts to re-establish peace. The Chinese Communist Party in Afghanistan, which joined the team as volunteers, also backed this donation, he continued. The China Foundation for Rural Development and a Chinese business from Jiangsu province in East China provided funding for the humanitarian effort.